Right at it. Right at it. Oh, he's done it again. Just as he did at the John Deere for his first win.
Welcome to 169 of the Go Get That podcast. It's Jordan, Bob, Dan back after I believe 115-day hiatus. I believe it was the last time Jordan Spieth was playing in a professional golf tournament. We are back for the Hero World Challenge. It's been a long time, a little bit of a one-off event here. Play this week, then off for another 5 weeks before we head into 2026. But there's golf to be played. The off season's, pretty much over. He'll have, some weeks after this week to, I guess, fine-tune things for Hawaii, but an opportunity this week to kind of see what, he's been working on during these last 3 months, and got to recording this Monday night. We'll be with the best in the world and kind of see how Jordan stacks up against that bright and early this week.
Yeah. Best in the world really only refers to one player. This is not necessarily a high strength field. Honestly makes you question how Spieth needs an exemption to get in. But I don't know why my screen's like blurry and my audio is muffled because my mic is technical difficulties, so I'm using AirPods. But yeah, it's been a long hiatus for me as well watching golf. I haven't been watching much golf at all. I've enjoyed the off season. I've enjoyed the lack of stress, the lack of early wake ups, the lack of missed cuts. So here we are, first full year since the injury. No excuses now. Year 2 of the 15-year outlook.
Correct.
Just getting started.
That's really the key. It's really the first off season of the 15-year outlook.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big
and he gets to we get to see how it fares straight away against the best player in the world Thursday afternoon. If you can watch, that's probably the only time you'll see golf shots this week, unless he's in contention, which I suppose could be possible. It is a new year. There was an off season where, in theory, golf clubs were swung.
He's only got 19 guys he's going against as well.
Correct. It'll be a top 20 to kickstart.
That's a green box, Dan. Immediate green box.
It's a green box to end the 2025 calendar year. I'm just curious to see how it goes. I do believe we have Shot Tracker, which is nice. I think that's a relatively recent addition. Just kind of see how the numbers stack up against 20 of the other, relatively better players in the world. It is kind of funny that the field is pretty poor. There's no Rory, there's no JT, there's no Schauffele, no Cantlay.
Well, JT will be on the broadcast. He's been on every broadcast this fall. So
yeah.
I'm sure we'll get plenty of JT this week, possibly more than Spieth on the weekend. If he continues to get his shots not shown like it has been. But you make a good point. I think I'm excited to see how it goes is exactly where I'd set my excitement level. I'm excited that if he finishes 20th, I really won't let it affect me that much. We have off-season part 2 to rejuvenate. I expect he'll spend the holiday season working. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch really, unfortunately. I do have a tournament in Pinehurst again this week. So unfortunately, I will be letting the scores tell the story for me, which usually is not a good way to judge Jordan Spieth rounds. But thankfully, I have you and my fellow people to help me out with how the round actually went. I think that a big thing I'm looking for this week is whether, he looks like he's knocking rust off or whether he's jumping right into it. I think that I really don't want to hear, I really don't want him to have a poor first 2 days and a good Saturday and have him be like, well, the first two rounds, I was just kind of getting back into the groove of things.
The classic.
So I'd really hope for that. I do believe we're headed to Hawaii.
We're not, but
yes.
unless Jordan's listening and,
unless you'd like to throw us a bone.
Yeah. Could use the nice weather.
Yeah, no, I think that I was not expecting that one. So these next two events are the preseason. It's now Hero or Sony, and then the real season starts. So the preseason does not begin at Phoenix and Torrey this year, which is nice. It begins now. So really don't care how he plays. I don't really think that anything he does this week besides like fundamental things will translate to round one in the desert. But I'd like to see the mindset be good. I'd like to see the putter. I'd like to see him make putts. I'd like to see him not make, if he makes like rusty bogeys because he puts a chip to 8 feet from mid to average difficulty, then okay. But it can't be 50 feet from the fairway, putting it to 5 feet and missing the putt. It can't be the sloppy bogeys. So those are the two things I really care about this week. I feel like the swing will be in a different spot in 2 months, but
that's not a good thing.
No, we'll probably be in a different spot by Saturday. I mean, it's
the question of all questions is, do we see a day with the pre-shot and a day without the pre-shot?
Well, that was a theme last year. That was a massive. There were multiple tournaments where his routine changed midweek.
correct.
As
most professionals do.
That doesn't typically reflect success. Nor did it last year. But it's all jokes, but I do think that he wants year two of the outlook to be a strong one. He was able to hit balls all off season. Like he didn't have any injury concerns. Of course he did have to take care of babies, but that's okay.
There were diapers to change, Bob.
There were. But yeah, I don't really have like any like key, like for this and this needs to happen this week. I don't really have those. I don't have any. I certainly don't have expectations.
Nope.
I mean, he could finish anywhere from 2nd to 20th, and I would not be surprised.
Rule out first.
No, because I just do not see him. I could see him beating the Fields and then losing to Scheffler by 5. I just don't see him beating Scheffler this week.
I tend to agree. He'd be playing with house money this weekend if he was in the mix. I can guarantee you he would say that.
Yes.
One thing I did want to touch on, because I know everyone's kind of had their opinion on this, didn't play at all in the fall. He dropped out of the FedEx Cup standings to like 61st. Doesn't matter. He's going to get into Pebble and Riviera anyway. Not on his own merit. Well, actually, I think I read someone on Twitter.
Yep.
They did say like there's a fill the field category, and he's going to fall into that because
he'll
he's
get
like
in the Pebble on his own merit because of Thomas. He'll get in he'll probably get into Genesis, but they have to fill other spots first, and
Okay.
then he gets in as alternate. It's weird, but
Yeah.
I know Pebbly gets in as long as someone above him in the top 60 drops, and Thomas won't be playing.
Kudos to the
So thank you,
golfer
Thomas.
for making it this, difficult to get into events. Regardless, he'll be
Well,
playing in them.
there was no cut event in Japan that he could have played.
Could have played.
All he needed was 1 point.
Yes,
That's
but
true.
Texas played that week.
Did
They
Texas
did.
win
Missed
that
the
week?
Texas football game.
Probably not.
He was at numerous. He was at Texas Tech games. He was at Texas games. I mean, busy off season. But
Yes.
yeah. So he didn't play in
What
the
could you say?
fall.
You could even say right in the thick of the season.
Yes, but no, he didn't play in the fall. I think looking back on it, probably not surprising. I will give him a little bit of credit. I mean, he did say when his season ended, he was going to use this off season to work on mechanical stuff. I mean, it would have been cool to have seen him, but if he thought,
Yeah, I would have liked to see him play just to get that point. So he didn't
yeah,
have to deal with this. But I I I don't think a long reset was bad by any means.
no,
Like I don't think that him playing in the fall would have helped his chances for now.
no, if he thought it was the best thing to do, then by all means, it doesn't matter. It's just let's see some good golf, and it's gonna be interesting this week. I mean, we haven't. Sometimes I'll get like people in my DM that are at, Trinity Forest or wherever he's practicing, and I'll get like some feedback on because Cam's got like a little cove at Trinity Forest that you can like look into, but didn't get any feedback of any sort. So it'll be interesting to see, technically, is it, looking different? Is there a pre-shot? Is there not a pre-shot? So a lot of questions. I mean,
Yeah, I think we should put the pre-shot question on Twitter. Do a little poll. Will there be a
Yes.
pre-shot? Will there not be a pre-shot? I it's it's kind of exciting waking up this at the start of this week and being like, oh yeah, there's the potential, something to kind of look forward to Thursday, Friday, potentially Saturday, Sunday. Um, in terms of not playing this fall, I guess I'm sort of curious what you guys think, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's easy to forget that he did have a pretty good stretch in the middle of last year. Obviously, the results maybe weren't as strong as the play might have indicated, right? There was a good stretch where he was a top kind of 18 golfer in the world, playing at a pretty uh, high level for somebody who hadn't been at a level like that in a while. It was consistent. Remember
Yeah.
late Saturday at the Memorial was one back, with what, 21 holes to play. 3 holes later was obviously down five, but the point of the matter is like
He
there was some
did
good stuff last year and it just kind of petered out at the end of the season.
he did
And
a
so I
nice
think
job.
some off-season work was in store, was in order.
He did a nice job early on in the year, kind of like, or I guess not early on, but the first half of the year until the Travelers situation, kind of like holding serve at the courses he usually plays well at. Like he took advantage of those courses for the most part. Um, didn't break serve. Um, didn't play well at Torrey. I mean, not Torrey.
No, it was Torrey for the
It was
Genesis.
Torrey. Yeah, it was. Didn't play well at Torrey. Uh, certainly didn't play well at the Truist.
nope.
Wow, that was a watch. Didn't but like he didn't play well at the Truist and then played well at the Memorial, which are only a few weeks apart. And I think that's a good thing. I think that he didn't let those he took care of business when he was feeling good going into the week. Obviously Phoenix was much of a surprise, kind of got screwed. Really should have had a good chance to win down the stretch, if not for Tom Dietrich being
Yeah.
playing the tournament of his life. Because those things do matter. Because I know they don't care about results as much in terms of like winning, as we do. But like, he wins that. We look at the season completely differently. So
for sure.
I do think that it's important to note that he was playing. I mean, before the Travelers injury, he was undeniably a top 12 American statistically.
Yeah, we'll have to do
when we were looking at the Ryder Cup, and he kind of needed the bare minimum the last half of the year, last third of the year, and that obviously didn't come.
Got worse. Yeah, we'll have to do a more in-depth season kind of recap it before we, or maybe more of a calendar recap before we get into the 2026. I guess we do that schedule sort of prediction and outlook and whatnot. But you mentioned the Travelers injury that sort of derailed some momentum. And then obviously the birth of his third child, didn't play until the Open, trotted out a T40, and then was obviously in deep contention at the BMW. Oh, never mind. But the playoffs were quite the scene. I think he needed birdie on the 72nd hole to make it through, and we got a splash with the 7-iron on 18. So there were still plenty of moments of like, oh my God, this guy's things feel far away. As much as there were moments of like, oh, this is some pretty decent stuff. So mixed bag, which I think leads to your point, Bob, is like, shoot, I have no idea what this week's gonna hold. It'd be nice if he could go shoot 24 under and just have fun.
I might win the golf tournament.
It would be kind of like, it would be absolutely hilarious if he were to win this week. It would be the most unserious, unprecedented victory. Though, I mean, we don't have much of a bag to choose from, but I mean, his recent wins, like they're kind of, I mean, I guess Valero was kind of built up. It was built up too. He played well the entire year.
But haven't been many recent wins.
No, there's not a large bag. I don't even know if you can consider Valero recent.
Valero's approaching 5 years.
5 years. It's not recent.
I couldn't drive when he won Valero.
We might be. I have to do the math, but we might be. This drought might be longer than the previous drought. We might be getting pretty close because it was Hilton Head in April, and that was.
Yeah, it'll be 4 years.
Yeah, if he doesn't win the Sony, it'll be the same length as the previous drought.
Yeah, that's something that just couldn't happen.
No.
I remember looking back, like when he won the RBC, I'm like, well, at least we had our slump. Like, at least if we go like a year or two without winning, like, it will never be that bad again. And, well,
yeah, he wasn't as bad, but he has the same amount of trophies.
Last time we won, was Phil Mickelson eligible on the PGA Tour?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember when Liv started. Was it?
Liv was 20.
Or was it 22? It's 21 or 22.
I actually don't know if Phil was eligible.
Spieth
It was
won
in June.
right before Liv started.
Okay. So Liv started after a Spieth triumph.
Technically, yes.
Blame Liv.
Phil didn't play for like 5 months.
He was working out the details.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
But I think that, I can't even say it without laughing. I mean, if he were to win this week, it would be pretty, it wouldn't even count, but I mean, it certainly would count in my head.
Oh, it counts. It fully counts.
I don't think it counts as a tour win, but it would certainly count to me. It's
a great trophy into the trophy case. One of the better trophies on tour.
It is one, and it's got a great history of past winners.
Yes, he'd be a 2-time champion.
He would. It would get World Golf official golf points,
True.
which are
Yes.
much needed.
Much needed to get some data points.
Speaking
Get
of
some daily
that,
golf points.
Dan, in fairness to the dude, I mean, you don't drop when you don't play. They still have him as the 27th best player in the world. We
Well
don't know.
played.
If he plays poorly this week, that could drop like a rock very quickly. But it's
Tactical.
like
But if he
if you,
doesn't get that exemptions that we need him to get, we can point and say, look, Data Golf still thinks he's better than these other guys.
he's in the
It is
middle
nice for the
pack of this
agenda.
field.
Yeah. We'll see. I
You
have
got
faith.
Wyndham Clark, who's 87th, Novak, who's 78th, Horschel, who's 75th. It's a crappy hero field.
It's a horrible field for this event. Is
Um,
Hovland playing?
no,
Morikawa?
no, no.
Dude,
It's
who's
it's a
in
rough
this
field.
Do you have the field in front of you?
Yeah, Shoffley. Not Shoffley. Scheffler,
The
Spawn.
first group going out is Batia and Rye.
The two gloves is here.
Yes.
My goodness.
Bob Mack, Burns, Cam Young, Keegan, English, Noren, Rye,
Noren.
Noren is there.
Noren. Yes, Noren's
Justin Rose there.
22nd, and he's
Well, no, Noren's a good player, but it's like
he won
Jay-
twice over the summer.
Jay Rose there.
Yes, Team Rose in attendance.
Team Rose. That's a marketing move from Team Rose.
Team Rose firmly with his eyes set on the next Ryder Cup. I guarantee.
Correct.
And he'll win again.
Yeah, he'll get 2.5 points or something
He
ridiculous.
will. But same course, right?
Albany.
3 years.
Good old Albany.
Good, not great golf course.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually like okay.
It's like
No
it's
real
got
issues.
more good holes than like your average TPC, but it's nothing special.
Correct. And it can, if the wind blows, it can get a little
Yeah.
it can get kind of fun, but I don't think it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
So that screams.
But-
I mean, does Scheffler shoot like 25 and win by 6?
That's about what he did
Very
last year.
possible.
That's exactly what he did last year.
When there's a
25
clear
won by
dominant
6.
number one player in the world, I feel like they usually win here.
Yeah, no, Bob's right. I think
Or
statistically
that it
that's
kickstarts a good year. It's a capper to a season that's
Yeah.
been pretty elite. Like I feel like it could be like a Cam Young.
It's really interesting that someone like a Hovland is said no thanks to Mr. Woods this week and is playing in South Africa.
Do you
That
get a
is
fat
fascinating.
check to go play in South
I
Africa?
find that I'm sure they get great appearance checks.
It's a more
Euro.
competitive tournament.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that it's harder to win that South African tournament than it is to win a 20-person Euro.
Yeah.
tend to agree. All that field has some hilarious names in it.
I mean, yeah, but they always find a way. I mean, you look at the
Ooh.
people that were
Any pot
playing.
eaters in it?
Speaking of names in South Africa, Will Zalatoris teeing it
Really?
up. Yeah.
I like that.
I think that just the more players in the field usually means the harder. I've
Yeah.
always believed that. I mean, every player always has their career week. I mean, last week at Australian PGA, that course was playing really difficult Pooch career at Sun Devil Pooch.
Shout out to the Sun Devil.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sun Devils, I did have to throw this in there. I should be the most excited of the three of us for this week because Bob's Arsenal have been playing great. Dan's Patriots might be the 1 seed. My Ravens, irrelevant. Terrible. I got nothing going for
You're on
me.
to the Texan.
I'm on to Spieth. I'm fully embracing. It's going to be a great year. We're going to, it's going to be a hot finish to the year this week. And 2026 is going to be the year of the Texan.
Yeah, the
Returning
Raven.
to
It's certainly
Birkdale.
not going to be the year of the Raven.
No, it doesn't look promising on that front. Does not look promising on that front.
Aren't aren't the Finns technically one game back of the Ravens?
Uh, the Miami Dolphins are firmly in contention to make the playoffs.
The
Firmly.
Browns are firmly in the hunt in the AFC
We
North.
are a prime time win against the Steelers from having a very good chance of winning out.
We'll be rooting hard and firm for that.
We will.
Well, you still have to come to New England.
Yeah, but we never get swept by New England.
That's because we always lose in Miami.
That's
And
not
we
true.
didn't do that.
We beat you at least 2 of the last 3 years in New England.
Bob is swinging his balls, man. Here is some confidence in the Finns.
I mean, that's
I mean,
that's
5 and
fine.
7 is better than most seasons. I mean, we have things to look forward to with I don't even know how many games left. 5.
5,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Win out,
are
you're in.
we are 9 wins away from a Super Bowl. Things could be much dire. Things
Yeah.
could be much more dire.
Tough to
That's
disagree
just-
with that.
This is the truth.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't like what I saw from Arsenal this weekend. That's a game you've just got to win.
I mean, do you like what you see from Arsenal any weekend? If we're gonna go this route,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
they're
Yes,
disgusting.
I think that firmly we're the best team in the world. But we can definitely find a way to lose the league. And I mean, the Champions League, I mean, you can always lose that. It's not like you can just be the best team in the world and win the Champions League. Like, you still have to
Yeah.
win over
Are you
120
gonna win
minutes.
anything this year?
Numerous.
History says no.
Yeah.
These are numerous jumps off the top rope from Dan.
But I
Well,
do think that
The
I
league
do
is
think
wide
that
open.
I
It's
do
Arsenal's
think
to lose.
I think that there's no team. Yeah, if they lose this year, it's one of the worst losses. I mean, they are so far and away the best team in that league. Man City is not that good, and Chelsea is not that good either.
Yeah.
If they find a way to lose this league, it's really poor.
Yeah.
But
It's fair. Back to golf for a second. Scheffler plus 150 to win this week. It's a good bet, is it not?
I don't think it's a good bet. I think it's a fair line.
You don't think it's a good
I think
bet?
I think that. Yeah, I don't think it's.
What did he win it last year?
Who's next?
If it was 2-1, I'd take it.
Bob Max 11 on DraftKings, Spawn,
Bob Mack.
Cam. Yeah, well, that's
That's
the
a
field.
bad bet.
That's the field.
Oh my god.
What is Spieth?
20.
Ooh, one of the only
the
times we'll see him in the 20s.
Yes, that's the lowest he's been in a while.
Minus 140 to finish top 10. So minus one. The odds makers like him to finish in the top half.
Right here.
Could be a dark green box to kick open.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I don't think it's a bad bet on Scheffler. I just think that, like, I mean,
It's hilarious.
I don't know. It might be a good bet now I think about it. Like, you're basically betting on him to play well or not. Like, if he plays average, he probably doesn't win. But if he plays well, he's going to win.
I will say, if Data Golf's betting stuff is correct here, he closed at 2-1 last year. So down to plus 150.
What does Data Golf have him?
Like percentage wise to win?
Yeah, like, yeah.
39.6.
So let's look at.
Which tells you implied odds that plus 150 is not very good. If my math is
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not that far off though.
39.6.
Because wouldn't oh no, that'd be like plus 225. I don't really know the
implied odds. They're saying he should be.
Yeah, they're saying he should be plus 250.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, the lack of star power will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good from the books. I mean, you got to make them unbettable. You can't make them plus 250. That's way overexposed.
Yeah. I mean, Spieth's 20-1.
Right.
One last thing on Speed. I believe he's probably the player in the field that has played the least recently, right?
Not a very high bar.
No, but it's like I
That
find
makes
that
sense because a lot of those
hilarious.
guys had played at least the BMW.
I mean, given how bad the field is, they've all played the FedEx Fall 50.
I mean, Rose has played 4 times plus the Ryder Cup since Spieth last
Yeah.
played.
All
I
right.
mean, this is like the
I mean,
Euro
Spieth played
Tour off season. I mean, like postseason the last few months.
Spieth played a former CJ Cup Byron Nelson course more recently than all of them, though. Trinity Forest, shout
Of
out.
course, it's the guy that we root for that doesn't
He
play.
also has to be the player that's played this golf course the most times, right? Because it's been
Yeah,
here for a long time.
Could be true, unless Rose has been here a lot.
I don't feel like I remember Rose playing here much.
But Rose, I think, chooses or MasterCard tells him when to go play it.
Rose has played it 7 times.
Okay. Less than I thought he might have.
I think Spieth's
Yes,
over 7.
definitely. Yeah.
Spieth 7.
So even.
Spieth, Spieth's last 4 times, 16th, last, 15th, and 6th.
Oh my God. I remember the sixth. He was solo leader, I believe, going into Saturday.
Remember the 20th, +6.
Oh, was that 22?
Yes.
I think he
It's a
took
good
his
field
shoes
that year.
off to hit a ball out of the water.
That's when he unprofessionally played off the wrong tee
Oh,
box.
yes, and he and Stenson were racing to the private jets.
Yes.
Can you imagine if he had done that like now after he's just become more unserious over time? Like, can you imagine if he did that now?
I know a certain someone in our group chats that would have quite the comments on that.
I mean, we found a way to get DQ'd. We found a way. What else?
Yeah, it's been an eventful and slightly unserious slash interesting 6 years.
I don't know why I can't think of like more he's done. I feel like he's done plenty of unserious things.
I forgot about the DQ from the Genesis
That's
because
pretty incredible.
well, I think he was like solo third and then was DQ'd because Tom Kim didn't write his score in properly.
Yep.
Because he gave him a par when he three jacked from like 15 feet or something.
And Tom Kim has never been the same player since, which is deserved.
Correct.
So,
which is good. Karma
Good to see.
went
but
back to go get
as
Kim.
much as I like to put the blame on Tom Kim, I don't take any of the blame off of Spieth. You must
Correct.
check your scorecard.
both can be blamed.
Both parties have gotten bet since.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's all I have on Spieth. I'd say I'm more looking forward to the recap than the preview because we don't really have anything. But I'm just excited to see golf get played. I mean, it's nice to have evidence that the ball is being hit.
Yeah. The head covers are coming off.
I'm sure there will be a highlight. Like I'm sure he'll do something stupid this week that'll like he'll I don't know hole out or have a stupid up and down that'll get us all the Spieth feels back. And then we'll have to wait till the Sony, in which he'll lead after the first round and then head home early.
Maybe the first time.
So,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
all.
incredible. That was unserious. That is something that never happens.
10 on us. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that was something.
that's all I got. Although, last thing, he didn't play this event last year, so he's back after the 1 year hiatus due to the wrist surgery. So it's nice that he gets to play this event this year, which is cool.
Yeah.
I turned 21 on Monday night, so
Nice.
it would be a nice
Celebrate with a
present.
Spieth win. That would be a nice. That would be a nice birthday present.
Birthday present. Can't say expect.
No.
But
Yes, I would not be checking the mailbox for that.
what is last thing? What is Spieth's line of pass fail this week? Like, what is he like? Okay, good week, and like, where is that line? Finish wise, like, what is he trying to finish? Do you think?
He's got to be in the top half.
What is he trying to finish? He's
There's no
probably
way he's just trying to finish in the top half.
Oh, what he's
Surely
thinking?
he's trying to like contend.
yeah.
Well, it'd be nice if he
But
was
for
speaking to the media
us,
this week to give us some sort of idea, but too much to ask there.
yeah. It's funny that he's not speaking to the media. You'd think they'd want to hear from a guy they haven't seen in 4 months.
JJ Spawn got the nod,
Well, Spawn won
along with
a
the
U.S.
captain,
Open
Captain
Spawn
championship.
Keegan.
deserved. Hopefully, we get a Captain Spawn someday.
Wouldn't hate that.
Well,
That is someone I'd trot out to Europe.
JJ Spawn.
I think that would be a
Spawn versus Captain
victorious captaincy.
Who do you so one of these days Justin Rose is gonna get the captaincy. Is there a US guy that could actually match Team Rose?
I mean, all we do is lose in the Ryder Cup, so I guess hypothetically the answer would be no.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm sure no laying up is making a case for JT.
Well, if he's hurt,
He's
I don't know. Captain Thomas is crazy.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
mean-
maybe in 20 years.
I
Maybe
mean, there's
10.
a chance Speed gets the captaincy too, though.
He'll get a captaincy.
Seems likely.
Yeah, I think it
That's-
will.
That feels like a lock.
Yeah. So
That all we got? I know we're kicking off here in Foxborough, so we gotta tend to that.
yeah,
Yeah. No, but
Go
I guess
Giants.
to answer your question quickly, I think it'd be nice to see a little bit like, oh, first page of the leaderboard,
There's only 2 pages.
three or four. No, I know, but like 3 or 4 back, kind of going into the weekend, just like respectably good golf. My goal, I think, is 2 shots around on average.
I'd
Think
like
good
him to
week.
be within 2 shots of second place going into the weekend.
That'd be nice.
That'd be solid.
That's contention right there.
Actually, and to that point, because I can't watch Thursday, Friday, I'd like to see him hit a shot live this week. That's my
Bar.
goal, which would be Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. So that's kind of that's where I would stand on that matter.
10-year anniversary this week. It was his win.
Yeah.
Is it? Congrats
mean,
to him for being
yeah.
around for that long.
Yeah, he's a
That's incredible.
crafty veteran.
Crafty. Crafty. I can't even think of like how would you compare his I'm trying to think of like a comparison for his career to like some well-known player in another sport, but it's hard.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
Who came out?
RG3.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Um, but we shall see. Maybe this kickstarts an elite
a good
elite
question.
2026.
We should bring back the Dan question of the pod.
Yeah. There
That's
were
a
like
good one.
three of those. That's about it.
I have to go back and look
yeah.
for those episodes. Did he play well those weeks? Because then there's some superstition there that
Yeah.
he's went
Yeah,
downhill.
if you
due to the-
find those episodes, those things are ancient.
One of our viewers can do it. They do it.
Yeah, maybe. Questions of the pod.
Who do it for us?
I don't know. Maybe that'll be my goal for 26 is Question
New
of
Year's
the pod.
resolution.
Yeah.
New Year
Well-
resolution.
We shall recap.
Recap on Monday, Tuesday, something.
Yeah.
like that.
Sunday
Maybe
night?
Sunday night.
No, I wouldn't
There
even
we
be able to. That's the craziest part.
The Shab. We'd go live on Instagram or something.
I'd be on a plane and I'd make sure I'm live.
Go bet.
That'd be incredible. Sunday night it is.
Sunday night it is. All righty.
All right,
Peace,
fellas.
everyone.
Take care,
Peace out.
everyone.